Hello and welcome to latest Chelsea Dressing Room Debrief, where we have done it again and we have won at the Tottenham Stadium 1-0, and it should have been about 4 or 5. We were unlucky not to get more. I thought we played really well, and I also thought Tottenham were very, very poor. I just want to start off by saying that I just thought from the manager and the players, we were unreal. Thought it was a great performance, but I think that's also shows the most frustrating thing about Chelsea right now, where the league is so open with many teams losing, maybe not the best quality of Premier League that we've ever seen. It's there for the taking, and when we win against Liverpool, lose to Sunderland, and then win against Tottenham, it just makes it more frustrating that you win these big games and you lose your bread and butters of the lower league teams that you should be beating. I thought Moises Caicedo is just unreal. I've been very, very blessed at Chelsea to have seen Makelele, Essien, Kante, and now Caicedo. He was everywhere. He was winning balls high up. He was breaking up play. He was, starting off attacks. He was just quality. He was just everywhere. He was a beast. And he is unreal. I think he is really underrated by fans of other teams because they don't see week in, week out how good he actually is. And yeah, he was just unreal. I thought it was nice to see João Pedro back. He should have had a hat trick though. Missed a lot of chances. But yeah, it's great to see him back on the score sheet again. Casado doing really well to win the ball high up, getting the ball. He should have scored one before that and then one right at the end. And Gittins should have sealed the game with an absolute sitter. But Pedro laid off to him. I think it was harder to miss than to score that goal. But I couldn't fault any of the players. I thought Cucurella was just locking up Kudus and that sort of right-hand side of Tottenham. I thought that Garnacho actually played really well. It's just unfortunate for him that I feel like Maresca takes him off a lot, even when he's playing well, just because Pedro Neto works tirelessly, uh, like defending. And I think that's why he sort of sticks with Pedro Neto rather than take Pedro Neto off and leave Garnacho on, just because of that simple reason, really. I thought Enzo Fernandez was very good. Reece James, captain performance. And I was very, very impressed by Robert Sanchez. I thought he commanded the area, and it helped that Maresca was sort of combating long throws. I saw one time he left 3 players up at the halfway line to force Tottenham to drop defenders back, so it left the area less congested, so we could win more headers or Robert Sanchez come out and claim like he did so frequently. But yeah, I just thought it was just a really good, routine sort of win performance, and we were literally to a point, sorry, every man was just closing and winning the ball, and it was just what you want to see from your team, really. And I thought that Bentancur was lucky not to get sent off. I thought that tackle was awful, how VAR missed it. And similar, Enzo Fernandez was probably a bit lucky as well. But what makes me laugh is the inconsistency from VAR. And I think that's what pisses everyone off because in another game you'd see that as a red, and then in some games you won't. And it's like there's no like sort of, it is or it isn't. What is a foul? What is dangerous play? What is reckless play? There's no, it's always like different from game to game, and that's what I think frustrates people. Um, but yeah, Tottenham are really, really bad. That's the worst I've seen them play in a Chelsea Tottenham game, I think, for a while. I know you could point to 4-1, but they had 9 men, and at least they were going for it, sort of thing. And last year, obviously, they went 2-0 up. But they literally didn't get over the halfway line. I don't remember them having like a clear-cut chance. And maybe that's credit to how we played as well, though. But they were just very, very poor. It was like watching a mid-table team, not a team that sort of won the Europa League last year. And it probably actually where they finished in the league table. That's probably that sort of performance, I thought. Um, but yeah, very, very impressed, and with Chelsea and the players that came on were good. So just I'm off to Karabag on Tuesday for the Wednesday game, so I'll probably be delayed for my dressing room debrief against Karabag. Um, and then we got Wolves at home, which after sacking their manager should be a tough one because I'll probably have a new manager bounce. But yeah, another win at the Lane, 3-point Lane, up the Chelsea.